ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ferg and the Casual Uncle Man Ferg right there. So we are getting set for UFC Fight Night Shanghai. Starts at 3 a.m. and I might catch it in real time. I don't know. Ferg more likely is not going to do that shit. So it's going to look like I don't know. You have the main event of Umar Nurmagomedov and our homeboy Song Yadong. So we're definitely hyped about that. And I didn't know that Yao Shanghai was in these, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Starting out in the prelims, we have in the welterweights we have Dang Ming versus Cam Nelson. Dang Ming coming in at a minus 145 to Nelson's plus 120. I do not know any one of these cats, so I have no horse in this race, but I'm going to say for two guys, that's probably, I'm guessing they're contenders. I mean, not contenders, prospects. Do you know if they're prospects or not?
So Cam, I'm pretty sure it's his first fight. Mang Ding had a UFC fight previously, which I believe he lost, but I'm going to be taking Mang Ding in this one. Obviously, he's fought guys that are just like a better strength. And his striking's good, to be honest. Like he has a lot of wins that are like a finish win. Um, yeah, this is really one I'm not putting too much thought into.
All right. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna go under 1.5. I don't know, like I said, I don't know them, so I'm gonna go under 1.5. I have nothing else to say because I don't know them. Then we move on to women's strawweight. We have Zhang Zhenan versus Julia Polistri. Don't know either one of these women. Zhang is coming in at a plus 200, so I guess that would say a heavy underdog. Kind of heavy underdog or modern, something like that. Versus Julia is coming in at a minus 245. It's a women's strawweight, but since I don't know either one of them, and Zhang is in her native country, I'm going to say definitely Zhang by decision. It's going to be a close fight, and I feel like Julia's probably going to win. But since they're in China, I'm positive it's going to go decision, and Zhang Na is going to get the fucking decision win.
So with this one, I pretty much agree here. Xiong, I remember I watched her and won. She racked up a fuck ton of wins and won. And then she came over and fought Hill, lost to Hill, but also Hill beats a lot of these girls. She's just always been good. She's kind of like if you're not worthy to be ranked, you're gonna lose to her. She's
Mm.
like one of those type of people. But
Gatekeeping.
again, it was her first fight. Yeah, yeah. But it was her first fight here, and just based off the winning streak she had in one, I'm gonna take her by decision. Again, she's in her hometown. Maybe not hometown. Like she's Asian though, so
Yeah.
she's closer to home. Um, yeah. Again, like you said, I think this one's gonna be close, but a decision win for Zhang.
Next, we have bantamweight. We have Lawrence Louis versus Hector Santiago. You said that Lawrence is really good. I don't know. I never seen him fight. I never seen
I wouldn't say he's
Hector.
really good, but
Well, you
he's
say he
he's
was
he's good. He's
good.
good.
You say
Yeah,
he
he's
was
good.
good, but I never seen him fight or Hector. So Lawrence is a heavy favorite, not heavy favorite, but moderate favorite at minus 280 to Hector's plus 230. If he's good, how you say he's good, you know, versus Hector, um, I'm guessing I'm gonna go under 2.5. Cause like I said, it might be an upset. Cause you know how some of these cards go. Like they weren't going how they were going last week. Like we
Hmm.
saw some crazy shit last week. So I'm gonna go under 2.5.
So for Louis, I feel like if he wins this fight, he needs to bring it down. He has a lot of power that's going to be coming back at him. Um, this guy is 6-1, his opponent, and I think all those are by finish on the feet. Uh, all of them except for one, it looks like he's got the finish on the feet. Louis, he really hasn't shown that he can use that type of game plan to win fights, but also he's so young that he hasn't really had to show it.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one, the odds are kind of tripping. I think this one really is just a toss up. like you said, that I think this will be an under. Either Louis gets him down and gets a sub, or Louis just gets fucking boomed on the feet and that's it. Um, this one, I could really see both guys winning, but since it's such a wide line, I'm just gonna trust that Louis is gonna get it done just via submission. Maybe there's something with this guy that I just don't see. You know, obviously I haven't watched all of his fights, but I've seen his UFC fight, and he looked pretty good, even though it was a split decision. Um, yeah, I think that Louis is gonna be able to get him down and control it there.
Back to back, we have another bantamweight. Well, bantamweight bout. We have Zhao Long versus Francesco Nuzzi from Italy. I haven't seen an Italian fighter since the Italian Stallion, Martin Vittori. So, yeah. Has it been a lot of Italian fighters? Marvin. I said Martin. Marvin, my fault.
The only
Uh,
one I can think of is Marvin, to be honest with you. I think there was one that got put
Not
out
Italian
by
American.
Talbot.
Not no fucking fake Jersey Shore Italian. I'm talking
Yeah, yeah,
about
like real Italian. I,
outside, like, yeah, Rome,
I
Italy.
think there's one at 135 that Talbot put out.
Was it Nuzzi?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me
Man,
see. Is it Newsy?
I don't know. He's at 135. This is 135.
I thought that Talbot put out an Italian, but I do not know. I don't think it was Newsy though.
We can check
No,
real
it was
quick.
not Newsy.
It wasn't. All right. Well, again, it's a toss up, low key. Zhao is at a minus 180, and Francesco is at a plus 150. Again, I've never seen any one of these cats fight, so I
For
feel
sure have.
like
You for sure have.
I have.
Long Zhao just came off of the Cody fight. Remember where Cody got kicked in the nuts and threw up in the bucket? That was him.
I don't remember.
Dude, Cody got kicked in the nuts, puked in this shit, like in the cage, pukes, and then he stands up and like he just runs at him and throws a knee. Like that shit was a classic.
I don't remember.
Oh man,
Uh,
that's crazy.
I don't. I'm sorry. I probably remember if I seen the clip. I don't remember.
For sure.
I don't remember. But yeah. So I'm gonna say under, unless it's another kick, swift kick to the dick. I'm gonna
Hmm.
say under. I'm gonna say under 1.5.
Yeah, I mean, I think this one's probably gonna go all three, and that Newsy's gonna win it. Long Zhao really doesn't have a lot of like finishing power from what we've seen, and if you bring like with the Cody fight, you took Cody all 3 rounds and lost to him. Every other guy is putting Cody out, or at least like doing him bad. Like they sub him, they put him out, or they rock
Mm.
him. Long Zhao did like none of that. Um, with Newsy, obviously he's I'm pretty sure he's younger and he's coming up. Like he has way less fights, but his record is just way better. I think he was a PFL guy. Probably, obviously, no longer signed to them. But I just think he's going to be able to do a little bit better. Going to be able to work his jab. If this fight goes down, I think that Newsy's going to look really good compared to what's this guy's name, Long Zhao. Just
Mm.
because we saw that Long Zhao can't really control opponents on the ground. So if Newsy puts him down, I think that Newsy's going to be able to do well there. Again, I just don't really trust in Long Zhao to win fights. So that's kind of what my prediction comes down to.
All right, featherweight time. We have Jack Jenkins versus a guy who should not be in this fucking weight class, but it is what it is, and Sean Woodson. Um, I think I've seen Jack fight before. I'm positive I've seen Jack fight before. Maybe I gotta see one of his fights. Maybe if you can probably tell me if I've probably seen him fight before. Um,
You for sure have, yeah.
Definitely saw Sean Woodson get fucking boomed by fucking Dan Ige. That was satisfying. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
Low key. I only say this. I don't have a problem with Woodson, but fam, you're 6 fucking 4 and
Is he?
145. Like, bro,
There's no way he's that big, bro.
he's 6'4".
Sean Woodson, 6'4". He's 6'2". He's 6'2".
6'2", fucking close enough, bro. Like, you're fucking huge in the featherweight division, dog. Bro, you are either a welterweight or a lightweight going to welterweight. I'm sorry, bro. You too damn big to be in
Definitely
this
bigger.
division. That is fair or not? Fair or not?
Oh, yeah, I mean, for sure, he's definitely kind of abusing the
The weight
cutting
system,
here.
bro. And bro,
Yeah.
you're older, so it's like, bro, you're too damn big to be in this division, dog. Like you really are big as shit. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm going to go. I'm saying this is going. This is not going all 3 rounds, and I'm going to take. I'm gonna take Jack Jenkins.
Wow.
I'm gonna take Jack Jenkins. I'm gonna take him.
By what?
I'm gonna take him by. Shit, I'm gonna take him by. I'm gonna take him by TKO. I'm thinking about TKO.
Okay.
I feel like you got boomed by somebody that's 5'6", and not because of the size, but I just think, bro, I think the like I said, I think the weight cut is getting to him, and he's not doing his best in the featherweight division. That's what I'm saying. He got to move up. Like nigga, you too big to be in this fucking division. Like too damn big. But maybe his body is weird. I don't know. But I'm taking Jack Jenkins. I'm gonna take him TKO, second round, late second round.
Yeah, I can see why you would pick Jack here, but just based off of Sean's last fight, but I'm just gonna trust in Sean to be able to use his size advantage because like with his boxing, it's really clean.
It is.
Like it's a lot like he kind of throws his arm like his arms are so long where he's just like he touches like it's so weird to watch him fight. Cause he hits guys when guys think they're safe is like what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah.
Um,
But
he
also,
works really
you
good
tower
jabs and
over these
twos,
fuckers
hooks,
in this
uppercuts.
division.
Yeah. The thing about Jack is he's good, but there's no part of his game where it really like it shines or excels above the rest. Meanwhile, Sean, he's really good with his boxing. I do think this fight's going to take place on the feet, and just based on that, I think Sean's will be able to at least win 2 rounds and get a decision win here. I would not be shocked if Sean wins all three, but yeah, I'm just going to take Sean by decision. I do think Jack could win if he mixes it up and shoots some shots and tries to, get him down and gas him a little bit. Because then the size doesn't matter. If you're on the ground, it's even. In
Yep.
fact, like longer limbs are kind of bad when you're on the ground. Um, yeah, I just think that Sean is probably my lock of the entire card, to be honest. I was going to bet on him.
Moving on, flyweight division, we have Ray Saruya versus Kevin Borjas.
Yep.
Heavy favorite is Ray. It's a minus 750 to a plus 525 for Borjas. I've seen Borjas fight. I don't believe I've seen Ray fight, but I'm guessing is he coming over from? Well, he's Japan, so I don't know if he's coming over from like Ryzen or something. I don't know. Is this like
Nah,
has he been here?
he's been here since 2023.
Oh, I have never seen him. I've never seen him. Maybe I just never caught his fights, but I mean, like I said, I've seen Kevin Borjas. I've never seen Ray, so I'm not gonna take anybody because the dogs can be barking, but I'm gonna go over 1.5.
So I mean, I just think Ray's just kind of a lock here. With Kevin, I believe he is ranked now on the meta rankings, which is kind of bullshit just because his record is really bad since he's been signed. He's like a win one, lose two guy since he's been signed. Um, Meanwhile, Ray is really good on the ground. He always finds a way to get the fights down and where he wants them. The camp he's with is really good. His finishing his finishes from the ground are good. His only loss being to Van in his entire career,
Mm.
and Van's champion. So again, it's not really
Mhm.
bad, and it was a
So he's
decision.
fought better guys.
Fought better guys. Yeah, again, I just think his team is better. The plan's better. I think he's gonna get him down and probably get a choke here, get a submission just on the ground on top position. Borhaus, I just don't really think he has a lot to give out, unless if it's in the striking, and then he has a chance, of course. But just in on the ground, I just think he's going to be like way out of his depth in this one.
Next, we move to the flyweight division. Back to the flyweight division. I should say the feature prelim. And what's funny, I just saw that in the feature prelim, Andre Lima, who is fighting Namsarai Batabayar.
Hmm.
He's the only loss he's had is to Kevin Borjas, which is
It
insane.
was a decision, yeah, and it
Yeah.
was kind of bullshit. I mean, I just remember the fight was close. Obviously, I don't really remember it in depth, but it's close.
So again, I've never seen either of these two fight, but the 11-1 going against Navsarai. Let me see. He's 10-1. Oof, this is actually. I mean, records don't really mean shit on paper until you get in the cage. So, but 10-1 versus 11-1. I mean, plus 220 for Navsarai, and Andre is sitting at a minus 270. Um, like I said, I've never seen either one of these cats fight, but I think if he went to decision with Borjas, I think this is going over 1.5.
Really? Okay. I mean, they are smaller, so that would make sense. Obviously, we don't see a lot of round one type of finishes in the flyweight division. I mean, do you have a guy that you think is going to win this one?
No, like I said, I've never seen either one of these dudes fight.
Yeah, so Lima, I remember the last time because we talked about him before in a video and we talked about it, but he's the dude who got bit.
Oh, that's the cat.
Mhm. Mhm.
Oh, okay. So I've seen him fight. I've seen him fight. My apologies. I just didn't know his name. I don't remember. I didn't remember his name.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so he's the cat that got bite and then he tattooed the joint.
Yep.
All right. So I've seen him fight. I just haven't seen Nopsarai fight. Um, okay.
Nam Sarai is actually, dude. I think this guy's gonna get him out of there. If you look at his like all of his fights, every single win he has is a finish, and it's a perfect split: 5 subs and then 5 on the feet.
Who?
Um,
Lima?
no, not Lima.
Oh,
Nam
Nopsarai.
Sarai Bati BR or however you pronounce it. I caught his last fight actually on the UFC, like the Road to the whatever the show is called. I
Yeah.
believe it was against like another Asian guy. But again, he got him out of there in the first round, and a lot of his
Mm.
finish come in round one or two.
Mm.
He only has one loss, and it's to a choke in round two.
Mm.
Obviously, he was younger then. I just think this guy might be a lock of the card, just with
Oh, the underdog
the
lock.
ability he has to finish. Yeah, I mean, of course, this is his first fight like fully signed,
Mm.
but with Lima, Lima's good, but if I remember correctly, he's not really like a finishing type of guy. Like he's more of a decisionator. Uh, so yeah, I just think this guy's gonna be able to dog it out and probably get a finish on Lima.
Okay.
I would say round one or two again, because his record, every win he has is a finish in round one, two, and he has one win in round three. But that's it. Like, this guy's a beast.
I'm gonna still go my over 1.5. I don't know. I'm gonna still go over. I'm gonna go with it. Like I said, I've seen Lima fight. I don't remember. I don't remember too much of it. I just remember the bite. That's about it. But I don't remember too much of the fight. Like I said, I've never seen Opsarai. It's the first time I've seen this cat. So I'm still going over 1.5. All right, move up to the main card. We have the opening bouts. We have the flyweights again. 3 flyweight bouts back to back to back. We have Bilal Hassan versus Nilson Rojas. Um, a minus 800 for Bilal and a plus 550 for Nilson. Never seen either one of these cats fight, but a heavy favorite to a heavy underdog. The dogs might be barking. Um, and they might be. I'm not saying they are, but they might be barking. But I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna go under 2.5.
Yeah, I mean, I agree here. Bilal has a lot of hype on him. Pretty sure he fought in the Contender Series. Both these guys, it's their first actual fight signed. Um, I was I've been seeing a lot of talk where it's like kind of stupid that if you're getting a guy that's like a Contender Series guy and then a guy that's like his first fight, why are they fighting each other?
Mm-hmm.
Rather than see them fight like a UFC guy or at least a guy that we know what their level is.
Yeah,
'Cause this really doesn't really show a shit because we
yeah,
don't know how they stack up. Uh, but with that said, I think Bilal is like I think the odds are right. Maybe not as wide as they are. Obviously, Rojas is 9-0, but Law is also 9-0. Just since I've seen Bilal fight before and I was impressed, pretty much every win he has, except for one win, comes on the feet and he has a choke. But he just has the power and he can find shots. Rojas, not gonna LARP. I've never seen this dude fight. I will this weekend, but Bilal, I think, will be able to get it done just based on what I've seen. I think he's really good.
Light heavyweight, we have Lucy versus Levi Rodriguez Jr. I
Lucy.
I don't remember Lou watching Lou fight.
It's a Tekken ass name.
It is. It is. Never seen Levi Rodriguez fight either. So it is basically it's close. It's a minus 190 plus 160 for Levi. Um, it's the big boys. So I feel like This doesn't. This doesn't end the decision. I'm going under 2.5.
Yeah, I think that Lucy should be a lock here. He was a K1 guy, so he has just like even though he only is like 3-1, just in K1 he had a boatload of wins. His striking is really good, especially for the weight that they're at. Because I'm sure you know, as you go up in weight, the skills kind of drop a little bit. Guys are more sloppy. They can get away just banking on power.
Yeah.
Lucy is actually pretty good on the feet. Levi. I don't really know too much about this guy. I know he has a loss in the UFC, and then on the Contender Series, he fought. Don't really know what happened there. Um, yeah, I just think this fight will probably take place on the feet, and Lucy's going to have the advantage there. So I'm just going to take him by finish. Unless this fight goes to the ground, I think there could be some problems there. But again, this guy's just way more power. He's quicker. He's more springy. And he's had way more fights, just as a whole in all forms of sport. So, Lucy, I feel like should be a lock here. The odds are kind of close though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they're that close.
All right, next we go right back to the flyweight. There's a lot of flyweight fights on this card.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We have
That
Alex
my weight.
Perez, a plus 180 for Alex Perez versus Sumaderji at a minus 220. And I am going to go, and this is going to be controversial probably, I'm going to go Alex Perez by decision.
That's ballsy.
Ballsy. Super ballsy. I'm going to take him. Take him.
I think Sue is a shoe-in to win this one. He's really long on the feet. He throws good kicks. A lot of shots that are like straight, so he'll like stab you with teeps. He'll sting jabs and twos. Perez, I really don't know how he's maintained his ranking spot for this long. Because every time I watch this guy fight, he either gets subbed or he just stands at range and gets beat up. Like I've never really seen him be the aggressor.
But I feel like he has decent boxing and he can grapple. Like not crazy grapple.
He
but
can
grapple.
yeah.
So I feel
it's
like
for sure the best part of his game.
I feel like if he can get a hold of Sumi Jersey, hold him down, maybe not do crazy amount of damage, but at least hold him down or put him against a fence. I don't know. He might edge out a decision, but again, I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take him. I know it's crazy, but I'm gonna take him. Sumi Jersey, don't get twisted. Sumi Jersey, fucking animal. But I'm gonna take Alex by decision.
Yeah, I mean,
Controversial decision.
Yeah. I mean, they fought once before in May, and it ended with a kick to the dick from Sue.
Swift
so
kick
it was
to the
overturned,
dick.
or there's like nobody won or lost that one. It's just scrapped pretty much. But in that fight, Sue was winning. He was getting his kicks off. I think he's just going to continue what he was doing there.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since Sue fought with Matt Schnell, I've been a mega fan of Sue Mudarji. I don't know if you remember that one, the Sue Mudarji versus Matt Schnell. If not, you should go back and watch it. Insane fight. I think it won Fight of the Year for I think it was like 2022, 2023, or at least it was in the running. Yeah, at least it was in the running. It was a banger, dude. Sue lost, but he kind of threw the fight because he had Schnell rocked. But again, I just think Sue has all the tools to win this one. I think it'll take place on the feet for the most part, and that's where Sue really shines. It's working the kicks in the range.
All right, we go to the bantamweights once again. We have Aroko Lynch Clinch,
Core Lori Chilang or whatever, or
Courage,
Richa Lang, or
Richalang,
Richa Lang. Yeah, I think
Richalang,
that's how you say it.
Richalang versus Kai
Kaya
Asasakura.
Sakura. There
Damn,
we
that is a
go.
crazy fucking. There's too many fucking A's in a row. So Kai demonstrated why he was in the wrong fucking division, and I think he's going to be a fucking problem at his division is 135. So I'm taking that's my lock is Kai because what he did when his bantamweight was it last year his bantamweight or was it earlier this year? I don't
It was
remember.
this year.
It was early. Yeah, it was earlier this year.
Motherman, I
Yeah, he
believe.
beat the
Cameron
dog
Smotherman.
shit out of Smotherman.
Round one
Smotherman.
finish.
Yes. So yeah, I'm gonna take Kai because he was just when he came in, he was one. He lost to Timmy Elliott, which is it is what it is. But then he fought fucking hell.
Pantoja
Alexander
was his first
Pantoja.
fight.
His first fight was a title fight. Um, Crazy.
And he did well. He
He
did
did
really
well, but
well.
he
Like
just
people don't
got
talk about it.
he got subbed.
He just couldn't grapple. Yeah,
Yeah,
but he landed shots on the feet that are putting out other people. Like
yeah,
that knee that he landed in the first round. Like I was like, holy shit, the fight's done. And
yeah,
Pantoja just ate it because he's a tank.
yeah. So I'm gonna take Kai. He is my lock of the card. I never seen Aura Kajlang fight.
Richie Lang.
Karichi Lang. I never seen him fight. So yeah, my bias is going to Kai because I've seen multiple Kai's fights, but maybe I can go back, and see how he fought before. I don't know. But again, like I said, Kai is my lock, so I'm taking Kai. I think he gets it done under 1.5.
Yeah, I mean, with your take about Kai just being at the wrong weight, I think it really showed in that last fight. I think that anybody on the feet with Kai is in for a rough night unless
Fucking rough.
if you take him down. Like, of course, like you're gonna want to get this guy down. Lang, he's not really the best on the ground. He's had some losses where he's been controlled. The not the Zahabi loss that was on the feet, which is crazy. That Zahabi's putting you out on the feet. That is insane. And then the Chiwiwi's loss, that was a decision loss. Yeah, and then he just kind of got held down and mugged.
Oh, I did
And,
see him fight Chiwiwis. Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yes, I have seen him fight, but I'm still taking
and
Kai.
yeah, for sure. I think if this fight is on the feet, which I think it will be, Kai is a lock to win this thing. He's just really quick. He lands
Power.
everything with power. Yes,
Power.
he is landing to put you out. He has a crazy hook just off the like a lead hook. His knees are brutal. His elbows are brutal. He has really good wins just in rising and stuff.
Mhm.
He has a win over the Gooch. Him and Manel Cap I think are 1-1. So yeah, I mean he has wins over guys where it's like they're good. That's a good win. Meanwhile, Lang doesn't really have any of those. Every time he's gotten an opponent that's been on a tier, it's like they're good. He just loses it.
Mhm.
So for that reason, I'm gonna take Kai. I think he's gonna be too quick and just land the shots that matter.
And too
Uh,
powerful.
yeah, I mean, I don't really see a finish here, but I do think it's gonna be a
I
very
think he gets
one-sided
him.
fight.
I think he gets him out of there. I think he does.
Well, like
Club it
first round.
either not first round under 1.5. So I'm gonna say either 2 minutes in or I'm gonna say late second. Either he drops him or he gets like I say he gets him out of there with like something a combo or he gets him to the ground. Maybe you might see the club and sub, but I doubt it. I'm going definitely TKO. I don't think he sleeps him. I think he definitely gets a TKO. Probably by the fence or some shit like that. Punches. I think Ara Kalinji or whatever. I feel like he's probably just gonna be covering up. He's not gonna get to it, and then yeah, that's it. I don't think he's gonna be able to defend himself. Kai's just too damn powerful, and plus he's fighting at I think the perfect weight for him. So yeah, I think it's TKO. I think it's by punches.
Yeah, I mean this fight's just gonna be hype. This is one of the few fights on the card where I'm actually pretty excited for it. Whenever Kai fights, you just know it's gonna be a banger.
Hmm. All right, we have the co-main. We have Yan Xiaonan versus Denise Gomez. So it's basically a toss up. Minus 145 for Yan and a plus 120 for Denise. I'm going to take my girl Yan Xiaonan by decision. I don't. I think I've seen Denise fight. I'm not 100% sure. Let me see who she fought last. She fought Pennington. I don't remember that fight. That was last year. I don't remember that fight. Oh wait, no. Her hair. I remember
Keisha
that hair.
Pennington, Elise Reed,
I remember the hair.
Check.
I remember that hairstyle. That platinum color hair. Okay, I remember her, and I remember this fight. I have seen her fight. Okay, I'm not. I'm not gonna act like I didn't. I have seen her fight. Still going with Yao Xiaonan. I'm going with unanimous decision. I think she wins 2-1.
Yeah, I mean this I think is gonna be a close fight. I could see both girls getting the win here. Yon, she made it to the top and looked really good, but ever since she's been up there, she's been having a rough time in her last few fights. She's got a couple L's now. When she fought Zhang, I think she was like had one loss on the record. Yeah, just one loss or two losses. Then fought Zhang, and just has kind of been trending down a little bit.
No, she
With the Virna loss, kind of bad. Can't lie.
Oh, hold on. Nah, you said. Oh, you talking about Jen? Come on, it's Janaroba. She's only had one loss since then. She bounced back. She beat Richie, and
She beat Richie,
then lost
to
to
Virna.
But you gotta give Janaroba. You gotta give it to Janaroba. I'm sorry. I
That's
like
two BBs,
Janaroba.
yeah.
I like Janaroba. Her fight with Dern was, as much as people say it wasn't a great, it was a good fight. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. That was a good fight, which I think Janaroba still won at the end of the day. But it is what it is. But no, she only had one loss since then. It was not bad. Like at least, I mean, we can take it back to she lost. She lost to Carla Esparza. We could say that.
That one's a crazy one. Yeah. I mean, I really feel like that's how you beat Yan Jiaonan is you grapple her. We saw
Wei
Zhang
Li did
took her
that,
down and had her way.
and
hmm
she still was able to survive.
Gomes, I feel like has much more of a different style because when you look at her, you feel like she's kind of gonna go for subs just because she's Brazilian. But she doesn't really take fights down all too often. When she does, she doesn't get the finish.
Yeah.
She's more of like a decisionator. Goes to I want to say war, but like point fighting type of decisions.
So
Which
you know who she reminds me of?
huh,
Jessica Andrade.
she does just without the power.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but for that reason, I'm gonna take Yan Xiaonan by decision because if they do get into this like point fighting war, that's Yan's game.
Mm-hmm.
She shines in that.
Definitely
I don't
does.
really see a finish here though, so probably decision Yan
Yeah.
Xiaonan.
I'm taking Yao Shannon all the way. I'm taking my homegirl. See,
And you are hype on this one, bro. I
I
already
am,
know.
bro, because
It's
like the
your weight
first time
class.
I seen her fight was against Zhang Weili. That was the first fight I
On
seen her.
300, yeah.
Yes, and that was I don't know, again, great fight. What everyone says, it was a great fucking fight. Everyone thinks that she won, close fight, but you gotta give it to Zhang Weili. So I became a fan ever since that fight, and that's when she beat Richie, and then when she fought Janaroba. So I'm gonna take. I think she bounces back. I think she bounces back, and I think she gets her. She tosses her head into the title picture after this fight. I think she does, and I hope she does. And I think she. I believe she has the chance to beat Dern.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think outside of Zhang, she is probably one of the worst fights for Dern, just because she moves well. When Dern shoots in, it's like it's kind
Knee
of
to the
sloppy.
face.
Yeah, and
Knee to the
Zhang
face.
has that spring to respond with knees, like punch off the break, just stuff
Hmm.
like that, knee off the break. Um, yeah, I think outside of Zhang, she is a terrible fight for Dern.
Yeah. All right, main event time. We
Ooh,
have Umar
banger.
Nurmagomedov versus our boy Song Yadong.
Your dog's gonna be exploding.
Yadong is about to be. He's about to be in the zone. I know his heart's gonna be throbbing, and I think Yadong is about to just, he's about to let loose. He's about to get up all in Umar. Not gonna
Your
lie.
dog's looking big too.
I'll say one thing he does. He does look like he looks hefty. He does look like
Earthy.
hefty boy. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
But I think this is going all five because Umar is going to do his damnedest to get this shit to the ground and fucking just dry hump Yadong. Um, I feel like Umar, he has the skills outside of everyone else in that Habib camp. I think he has, Islam can, kickbox too. But I feel like Umar can do it better. I'm low key. That's just me. Low key. Low key. But, because he's in the smaller division. So I feel like you have to, grappling, grappling's not always going to be your best friend. But, hey, you got to at least strike. So I'm going to say this goes all five. It's a decision. But I'm going to go Yadong. I know it's going to be a lot of. I think Umar takes two. And I think Yadong is, I think he's going to be popping right back up, wrecked and everything. Just waiting for a chance to get off on Umar. So I think he edges this shit out with a decision.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of stole my whole take there, even though we didn't talk about it. That's kind of bar for bar what I was thinking. I just think Yadong is a really tough fight here. Umar works really well based off the kicks. I don't think it would be smart for him to try to exchange in the pocket with Song. Song has a lot of power.
Fucking
When he
insane.
throws, it's usually not one. It like in the Sean fight, I really feel like he didn't perform to what we're used to seeing with Song Yadong. Because Sean, like, he clearly won the fight. Sure, Song looked good, but Sean O'Malley clearly won. Whenever Song would throw, it was just one punch. If you have all that power, put them together.
I feel
Walk
like
guys
because
back, throw that jab, throw the two, put the three together. Like, walk them down. Uh, Obviously, Sean had the tools to keep him back. Umar, I don't think possesses those tools. I think Umar is going to be fighting a lot off the back foot, trying to get shots. Song, I don't really think is the guy to get subbed. He's very stocky, very built. Going to be hard to submit this guy. Um, we've
and he
seen
got
him roll
submissions of
around
his
the
own.
ground. He does with the Figgy fight. Like we've seen him roll with Figgy and Corey. He looked really, really well. He looked good, and he's young and improving. Umar, I really feel like the thing that's gonna get him here is just his lack of power. Like he just does not possess power at all. Um, and when it does go to the ground, I just don't really think he's gonna be scoring points from them ground positions. The submissions I don't think are going to work for him. I don't think he's going to be landing a lot of ground and pound just because if he does post up to land shots, Song's will be able to get out and get up, and that's not what he wants here. Yeah, I think Umar's probably going to win the first round or two, and then Song's just going to take over. Again, I think it will be close throughout the entire fight. Just when it's on the feet, obviously we know that it's damage based for the scoring. I think Song's going to do just more of the damage. Probably going to cut him, have some swelling, land big meaty hooks, stuff like that. Umar's just going to be fighting with kicks here, getting walked back.
So that draws us to, you know, we're definitely going Song. I'm definitely going Song. I think it gets it done by decision. Um,
Same.
I'm praying he lays this fool out, but I'm gonna go with my heart and I'm gonna say decision, which is insane for these odds. These odds are crazy.
Really wide, yeah.
A minus 550 for Umar to a plus 400 for Song, and
Dude,
I
plus
I don't understand that at all.
I don't. I just think that Song's had a better career so far. Obviously, like the Corey win is good, especially at the time when he got it. But Song, even with his L's, he's had competitive fights with Jan, Sean O'Malley, Corey
Corey.
Sandhagen. Um, he has good wins. They pretty much have a lot of the same wins if you actually look at it. They have the
Yeah.
Figgy win. I think they both have a Cheetah, or no, they both don't have a Cheetah win. They have some of the same wins.
Hmm.
Um,
And
for the longest,
Yadong had Cheeto back in
way back,
2020
way
Cheeto.
back. Yeah, back when he was actually kind of decent.
He was good, but that's
Yeah, I mean, but
your bias.
also if you look at Song's last fight, with Figgy, he made it look so easy.
Easy.
Meanwhile, when what's his face fought him, it was a decision, and it was kind of back and forth. Like obviously, like it was a clear win. But on the ground, it wasn't really one way traffic. But Song was able to get a submission. I think that's really kind of telling, just with the strength and the build of these guys.
Like I said, yeah, he's a like super decisions. I haven't seen a lot of decisions. He hasn't had a KO since 2023.
Who? Song?
No, um,
Umar. I think that was
Umar.
his only one, the Barcelos one. I think that's his
Yeah,
only KO on the feet, if I'm not
two. He
mistaken.
has two knockouts, seven subs.
Damn.
So this dude, he just point fights.
Hmm.
But I
And like,
he hasn't had a finish in almost 10 years.
yeah, I mean, and I don't think this is going to be the fight where he
Not 10
gets
years,
one.
my fault. Time out, 5 years, my bad.
Five. I mean, still, it's a long ass time to go without a finish as a high level professional MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Especially if you're the type to rack up all that time on the ground, like controlling your opponent.
And
How don't you have a submission
you don't have a
or
this
ground and pound?
yeah, you don't have a TKO or a sub in the last 3 years is insane. Um yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm gonna go with Dong. I think he gets it done. And I hope he gets it done. And I hope he like I said, I hope he lays that fool out. But we can only pray for that. But
He very well could.
that is the end of our predictions. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give the prelims prediction for the prelims. My pre-grade is going to be a B. I think there's a lot of good fights on here. There's a lot of hungry contenders on here, and we saw what happened last week with that prelims was an A for me. So hopefully we continue this, but I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna be in the middle with it. I'm gonna give it a B. Um, let's see what happens there. And the main card, I'm gonna give it pre-grade. I'm gonna give it also a B. Again, there's some good fights on here. I'm very hyped to see Kai fight, and I'm very hyped to see Yadong, and I'm very hyped to see Yao Shannan fight. So those are my three locks. I'm super excited to see that. We have two fights that are, prospects, and we'll see how they do on the main card, the main stage, see how that happens. But I'm excited for actually, also the Sumaderji and the Alex Perez. So the four fights after, I am actually excited for. Hopefully, we'll see some fireworks with that. So yeah, yeah, I'm gonna give it a B.
Yeah, for me, I feel like this one's just a straight C. I mean, obviously, if the fights go well, definitely will bump it up. Just on paper, just looking at it, C. It's not really a lot of fights that really jump out at me. I mean, obviously, there's people on the card that I like, but I just don't think the fights are that competitive for those people. Um, so yeah, C. So as a whole,
And see as a whole, uh, as a though I usually do prelims and main card, but I'm gonna do as a whole as well. Uh, B plus. As a whole, B plus. That's a prediction. I don't know if it's gonna be a B plus, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to say it's a B plus. Hopefully, it turns out to be a good card. Like I said, there's a lot of hungry contenders. There's ranked fights, which we've been
we need
saying
them.
for cards like this, we need uh, something on the line. Like whether, like I said, whether it was the what you call it, the BMF shit. Maybe you can have a BMF night or whatever, or BMF night or whatever, or we have like ranked fights, and that actually means something. So that's why I think it's going to be a B plus because we have ranked fighters who are throwing their hats into title contention.
For sure. Yeah, I mean that's really all I want is just a few ranked fights on that main card. I mean, obviously like it's a fight night in China, so of course they're gonna put a lot of guys that maybe just got signed, don't have a lot of fights that are from that region. That's fine. Prelims are the perfect spot. I will never get mad at unranked fights
Mm-hmm.
in that type of setting. But on the main, holy fuck, dude, my cat just brought my dresser down. Yo. All right. Let's wrap this hell up. I'm gonna get to cleaning. God damn, Coco. It's expensive ass cologne. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get out of here.
All
I'll
right.
catch y'all boys.
All right. So, so Ferg got to go. Yeah, this is insane. So we'll see how things go, and yeah, unexpected, expect the unexpected. So yeah, for Ferg who's going and Uncle Man, we will see y'all probably Saturday going into Sunday with the grades and everything and the post fight breakdowns. We will see y'all. That was insane. Yeah, we'll see y'all. So we're out here.